I'm KP. Hi.
Hi, KP.
Oh, that was sweet. Thank you so much. We at Megaplex want to thank each and every one of you for attending this year. You know, we're going to be introducing a lot of people and having a few things come up here. But before we do, there's a few things that we want to announce. I am your Master of Ceremonies. You'll be seeing me running around the stage quite a bit throughout the weekend. We also have, in addition to Pounce the mascot, you'll notice there's a couple of other critters that have started appearing in the artwork this year. We have Mallory the Magnificent, and we have Madame Mysteria. They are our magical duck and rabbit. How many of you saw the playing cards that we had this year? Did you like them? You'll notice they are on the back, and you'll be seeing them in artwork and appearing all throughout the rest of the convention. There's one other person, or one other guest, before Hino brings out our guests of honor, that we want to say a special thank you to. It is the most important guest that we have at Megaplex. It is each and every one of you. Without you, this convention does not happen. Big round of applause for the most important guest, you guys. From the bottom of our hearts, we really do love you, and we thank you so much for choosing Megaplex. Right now, I want to introduce our Master of Ceremonies. I intentionally dressed down so I would not upstage him. Everyone, big round of applause for Megaplex's chairman, Hino. How you doing, Hino?
Hey, pretty good.
Good. They color coordinated his microphone with his vest. That's actually pretty cool. You are Mr. Purple. What do you have to tell to our attendees this year?
So first I want to introduce our guests of honor. First we have JD Puppy.
JD, who are you? Tell people who you are.
Hey everyone, so some of you have seen me way back in the day as an artist, a fursuiter, a dancer. Most recently, my most recent endeavor here is bringing Fuzzy Logic Escape Room to conventions all over the place. So who here has ever played a Fuzzy Logic Escape Room? Yeah, awesome, and hopefully even more of you will be able to do so as well. And I'm also the guy that's selling these bright name tags as well. So I've seen a whole bunch of them speckled out there, so you can come see my table at the dealer's den or stop by the Fuzzy Logic table at Hibiscus Room just down the way.
And JD, you're also good friends with Buddy, aren't you?
Yes, very, very good friends with Buddy, indeed.
Will he be running around this weekend?
Yeah, he'll be around. He was around a little bit last night, I heard, and we'll let him out of the kennel again a couple of other times throughout the weekend.
Cool. Thanks, JD. Big round of applause. JD Puppy.
And then our second guest of honor, I would like to introduce Sonic Fox.
Come up here, Sonic. Come on up here.
I'm gay. You guys were waiting for that. Come on.
Hey, Sonic, why don't you tell everybody just a teeny tiny bit about you other than that? Let them know a little bit more about you.
So, I'm a professional gamer, as you may or may not know. I'm pretty nasty at fighting games, low-key. I'm pretty good at them.
You won a teeny tiny award recently, didn't you?
Well, my teeny tiny award that I recently won, there's so many of them. Are you referring to EVO? Or?
The 2018 Esports Gamer of the Year.
Oh yeah, well, there's that one, yeah. I won the 2018 Esports Gamer of the Year. So that was pretty cool. I think right now I am on the path to maybe win 2019 as well. Because I got like first at EVO this year. Well, not even, like literally last week was EVO, right? Which is like the Super Bowl of like fighting games for us. So I won Mortal Kombat 11, which is really nice, but I was literally a game away of winning Dragon Ball FighterZ as well, which would have been like almost unheard of in recent years of somebody winning 2 games in a year at EVO. So, I mean, maybe you can get another Esports Game of the Year for that, but we'll see.
And I hear you also play a really mean game of Pong.
Huh?
that video game from the 1970s with the little dot that goes boop, boop, boop. I hear you're really good. I hear you're really, really good at that.
How old is this guy again?
All right, well, you'll be around this weekend, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm like pretty exhausted right now because I'm only on 4 hours of sleep, but I'll be in more like fluffy stuff instead of just, hiding my hand sleeves and stuff with this hoodie. But you can definitely catch me anytime this weekend for pictures and stuff. So that'd be cool.
All right, well, thank you so much. Big round of applause, everybody. Sonic Fox!
Thank you.
So Hino, we have some other staff members.
Yes, we do.
And I think one of them wants to come on up and chit-chat a little bit about what?
Security.
Security stuff.
So, bro, could you come up here?
Do I have to?
Yeah.
Yes, you do, bro.
I apologize for the gleam off his forehead.
Everybody, Brill, introduce yourself to everybody so they will know who you are.
Hi everyone, my name is Brill. I am Director of HR and Security, so I'm the one that you'll see running around, hopefully with a happy smile on my face if you guys are being good. So, I hate to be the rule monger, so I'm going to go through some security procedures, easy way out. There are, well, the hotel has told us that they would prefer to have no flyers or advertisements anywhere in con space or anywhere in the hotel.
Wait. But say where they can put it.
Yes.
Ah, okay. Yes. In our zoo, feel free to decorate our tables as much as you like with your advertisements and your flyers.
Please, no glitter.
Otherwise, we'll put
Really,
it in
please.
his hair.
No, don't tempt them with that. They'll do that.
I had glitter
Glitter
on
in
my
his-
hair. Hair.
Yes, glitter. You can either do the glitter on the top of Hino's head or the bottom of his chin. It will work either way.
So, code of conduct. I'm not going to go over that. It is available online on our website and also in all of your con books. If you'd like, please read that, because that is just how we want you to attend. Please don't be animals,
I'd say please don't be that guy.
but I am that guy.
He really is. Okay.
This is true. So, one of the rules, though, that I do want to enforce with you guys. At our badge checks and entrances to our con, please have your badge out so we can get you in and out so you can enjoy the convention real fast. All you have to do, just go badge, 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 and keep going. Other than that, no other issues.
The only thing I'd like to obviously we tweeted it out earlier. Please do not put tape things to your door of your room. The paint can come off. If it does, the hotel will be charging you. And
It's not
really,
cheap.
yeah,
It's not
really
cheap.
would rather not have you guys have to pay that.
This is a new hotel. Do you guys like the hotel, by the way? Let's protect the hotel.
Speaking of the hotel, there is one more thing.
Yes.
Room parties. I know you guys like to party. We do too. Please just keep your room parties at, respectable-ish volume levels, because the hotel will come and knock on your door, and you do not want that at 3 in the morning.
All right. Anything else you want to talk about? Oh,
Sure.
How about volunteers?
Yeah, volunteering. Alrighty, so the con can run relatively okay. Mostly, it's kind of like a broken car without volunteers. So, we would love as much help as possible. So, if you'd like to put in any help, any hours, whatever, loading, lifting, going somewhere, watching a badge, watching this, watching that, please come to ConOps. We can get you set up. You can do some volunteer hours. Perks of being a volunteer. Any hours you accrue this year, we will get you a code that will discount your next year's reg fee. If you work a total of 8 hours, your reg is actually completely comped for next year. Standard attendance, yes. Yes. So yeah, if you'd like to just, come and volunteer, help out as much as you can. If you're bored, you shouldn't be bored, but if you are, come to ConOps, we'll get you set up, and we can help you with anywhere you can, and you can help us.
Anything else you want to go over?
Should we probably go some...
Volunteering. For those of you that don't see what goes on here, this took us 2 days to set up. And we have to tear it down and pack it up in 7 hours. Please, for the love of God, save my sanity and help us tear this down.
Oh, there will be one perk. If you help us tear down and pack up, we will double your volunteer hours.
Meaning if you come for loadout only, you will come to the con for free next year. Please help us tear this down.
Please.
Should we talk about safety procedures?
Do we have to?
I guess. I'll let you start off.
Thank you so much.
This is the dreary part.
Yes, because during a board meeting I slept in and I didn't kind of make it. I got elected to be the guy in charge of safety, so please don't hurt yourself and please don't hurt anybody else, especially me. See, if you see something, say something. Pretty much it's the generic rule of, you know, this wonderful world we live in today. Just watch out for each other. Watch out for me. Don't run over Hino, actually.
I'd say one more safety procedure. Weapons, or, you know, any melee weapons, swords, knives, no knives, unless it's a Nerf knife. Nothing that you can shoot projectiles or anything like that, but if you have a prop, like I see there's a hammer over there, I see some other things around here, please just stop by security so I can do what's called just a tag you. I will put a little zip tie on it, and that means you are good to go with the convention for the rest of the year.
Can I add one other thing, bro?
Go right ahead.
Okay, so this is a general rule that has been coming out at a lot of conventions, not just furry conventions. Fursuiting and or cosplay is not consent. Please, everyone, respect other people's personal space. Also, everybody knows how expensive fursuits can be. They can be easily damaged, and you don't want to get into an argument about the fact that you now have to pay for a $2,000 head because you damaged it. Please don't touch people if they don't want to be touched, and please respect other people's property. It's a common sense thing, but we just want to make sure people understand. Not everybody wants to be hugged. If they start pushing back, please respect that space. Okay? Real easy.
In theory.
We good on safety?
Are we good on safety?
I think we're good on safety.
I'm good on safety.
I'm good on safety.
I'm good on safety.
We're good on safety, folks.
That means next up
Is our charity.
is our charity. So Wolfpack?
Let's give him a mic. You got one? Okay, come on up.
Is it working? Is it on? Okay, there it is.
Everybody, Wolfpack, why don't you introduce yourself to everybody?
Okay, wow, this is low. All right, can you guys hear me okay? All right, so as some of you may have known if you've been coming to Megaplex for a while, I used to be the head of security, but now I'm the director of convention operations. So if you have a question, you'll probably end up coming to see me or my team. We are both info desk, con ops, VIP services as well, which is tending to the guests of honor, all the super sponsors, mega sponsors, giga sponsors. So that's why you'll see, you know, we're trying to make it a better experience for those of you that like to give us lots of money.
For the charity.
Yes, for the charity.
Not us, the charity.
Charity.
Speaking of that, what is our stretch goal this year?
This year we are aiming for $15,000. So if you guys can please open your wallets to the animals, they desperately need it. Oh, and your hearts. Brill is right. You know, just it's not cold money. It's warm, heartfelt money.
Do you want to bring them up?
Oh yes, I forgot. I'm sorry. We'll bring them up.
We actually have representatives from CARE here, and they brought some of their friends.
So
Here, I'm going to bring the microphone over here, so there we go. So why don't you introduce yourself to everybody? Hi, Rosie.
We have Rosie here. She's otherwise known as the Happy Monkey, as you can see why. And then we have little Trixie here, just two of the 4 animals we have here today that you'll be able to do photos with to help raise some more funds. So every bit goes a long, long way. We have about 200 animals at our place, probably over that at any single time. And as you guys have been growing, so have we because of you guys. So I can't thank you guys enough for everything you guys have done. I mean, you guys deserve the highest praise for coming out and supporting us. So we really appreciate it. And we'll be here all 3 days.
If any of you are curious about some of the animals, if you go into the con book, there actually is a page dedicated to CARE, and you can see some of the specific animals, including the baby.
The baby.
Do you want to tell everybody who the baby is?
The baby is Loki. Loki is a baby fox. He's a calico marble fox that we've taken in. And he's a little hellion. He's being raised in the house right now, and all kinds of fun. He's adorable. He totally knows it. So he will be here tomorrow and Sunday. We're going to see how he does with photos and everything. He's been going on the road with me now, and he's doing fantastic. So he'll be fitting in with our other foxes eventually and hanging out with them.
And the animals that you couldn't bring, the other baby, I was thinking about Chimera.
Oh my God, the baby.
that's not a baby.
We actually do refer to him as the baby. We don't even call Loki the baby. We still call Chimera the baby. Chimera is what we call the unicorn of big cats. He's a liger. He's 2 parts lion, 1 part tiger. They're not supposed to exist. His birthday is coming up in September. The last weekend of September, we're having a huge open house to celebrate his birthday. He'll be a toddler at that point, and right now he's 450 pounds.
And when he stands on his hind legs, he's what, about 7?
He's a lot taller than me.
Yeah, he comes to about here.
Yeah.
If I can even reach it, when he stands up on his hind legs on the in the cage.
To give you an idea, last winter, Tyrion, who some of you already know, Tyrion is about 400 pounds. Last winter, Tyrion was eating 16 to 18 pounds of meat a night, and they do eat more in the winter. Our baby was eating 20 every night, the entire winter.
So unfortunately, they can't bring the big cats here for legal and safety reasons, but there are pictures of them online, and if you stop by Kara, they can actually show you additional images. And since Chimera's birthday is coming up, maybe you guys can do a little extra special donation as a birthday gift to Chimera.
Yeah, to add to that, we're going to be trying to get a custom-built walk-in freezer for mainly Chimera, but for the big cats pretty soon. So some of the funds from this weekend will be going to that.
Anything else you want to talk about?
Now, have a great time, be safe, and come by and see us at the Dealer's Den, and we're all going to have a good time.
Yep, if you go into the Dealer's Den, as soon as you go in, turn immediately to the right. They're just opposite the fuzzy logic table. They're right there in the front.
And on that note, with donations...
Thank you very much.
Thanks. I'll help you guys down.
With that, you guys can donate at their table, of course, in the Dealer's Den. And also, we will probably be doing, we're going to be doing the Bucket Brigade again this year. We have nice, bright, colored buckets. And if you're a fursuiter and you want to volunteer your time, we would love to have you go around making noise, getting up in people's faces within reason, to get money from people. You will be escorted by a staff member as a handler. So you don't have to worry about that. But if you would like to get into the Bucket Brigade to raise money for care, please come by Info Desk, and we can go ahead and get you signed up and set up. Lastly, with the charity, with CARE, as always, we do have a charity auction on Sunday. If you do have items that you are planning to donate to raise money, go ahead and please bring those by ConOps as well. We'll be taking them in and all that other kind of fun stuff. We do want to try and meet, if not exceed, our goal for this weekend. And yeah, that's all I got.
Okay, and just so you guys know, Convention Operations is down the center hallway. It is the first door on your left. If you have lost something, if you have found something, if you have a donation to make for the charity auction, please, or you want to volunteer, please just drop in there, and they will be more than happy to help you. Oh, and actually, security, of course, is right next door there, the second door on the left. Okay. Stitch. Oh, wait. Nope. Scooby.
So now is the time we get to talk about Consuite.
That tastes funny.
Knight, would you come up here, please? This is my assistant director, Knight. He's also in charge of our Consuite. He will be feeding you people that have sponsored. Consuite is open at the end of opening ceremonies to 10 o'clock tonight. It is open the remainder of the weekend, 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Please, drive this feline up the wall for me.
Love you. Actually, tonight I believe we are closing a little early since tonight is the dessert social.
Yo, yes.
So because of that, we'll be closing, I believe, at 8 o'clock so that everyone will have time to get ready and then move over to the social and overload on sugar, sweets, sugar-free items as needed, and all sorts of good stuff.
How many people are here for the first time? That's a lot of hands. Are all of you aware that the Dessert Social is an event that has desserts in it, but it is totally free to you? It comes in your membership. We pay for you to eat sugar.
And I want to give you an idea. Do you guys like churros? We're gonna have churros. We've got cookies. We've got brownies, ice cream bars, and this is gonna be down at the pool. We do not have, this year we do not have 100% of the pool space. There will be other guests there, but we do have a dedicated area to get your food. You can move into the rest of the pool area afterwards.
Very cool. So do you guys like the fact that we give you free sugar?
I ordered 1,200 ice cream bars. Eat them all.
Yes, don't leave any of them by the pool. Eat them all.
Hino, you ordered 12,000 bars. Is that going to be enough for everybody out here? I mean,
Well, between the churros, the 60 gallons of lemonade,
How many gallons of ice cream?
well, 1,200 ice cream bars.
And cookies.
Oh, and there's something called sugar shots.
Rum or rum? Tequila?
I don't think there's any alcohol in them. But
We can't give you alcohol, unfortunately.
I will say I had a few in taste testing.
Not bad.
They're pretty good. I know there's at least one that's a New York cheesecake.
Sounds good to me. So, I think Stitch has like something he wants to say.
Stitch.
Stitch, come on up. This is somebody you guys don't normally see because he's usually in the back of the room. Stitch, why don't you tell people what you do?
I push buttons and make magic smoke happen.
Guys, this is our guy in charge of AV.
Please don't release the magic smoke.
Yeah, don't let the magic smoke out.
Controlled doses.
One of these days, I'm going to stop filling the magic smoke.
Anything is a smoke machine if you use it wrong enough.
But Stitch, there's something very special in this room right now.
There is.
And that's why our permitting is so expensive.
Do you guys know what achievements are? Stitch, explain to people what achievements are.
In life, there are goals.
No, you got one in your hand though.
Sometimes, goals manifest as physical objects. And underneath one of your chairs is an achievement for attending opening ceremonies. Take a look, folks.
Reach under your chair. Has anybody found a thing that looks like a key? No?
I tell you what, KP, I'm always losing my keys. If you find my keys under there, let me know. I'd like to drive home at the end of this.
Anybody find it? Out and back?
Oh, we got it!
So guys, what achievements are? They're a fun way for the staff to interact with you. You can win an achievement by doing almost anything. Just by walking down the hallway, if you're in costume, if you're strutting, if you're laughing, if you are in a group, you might win an achievement. If you are in a fursuit of a specific color, you might win an achievement. If you were dancing, you might win an achievement. We don't know all of the things that have achievements because each staff member has different ones. So just by being in the con space, it's a way that we can interact with you in a fun and playful way. And hopefully you guys will like them. This year, Hino did something very special with the achievements.
So there are 5 different keys for the 5 different types of achievements. I'm not going to tell you what they are, but what I am going to say is each has a different little magic trick that they do.
Yes, they change.
Some of them change color in the sun. Some of them change color with heat.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on this one. The orange ones, if you hold on to them like Brilla's doing, or they get warm, they go from orange to yellow. Some of them change from white to red.
There's white to red, white to blue, white to purple, and brown to green. Yeah, you got to work with the materials you got.
It's hard to see, but yes, they start to change color. Okay, cool. I will explain what he just put in my pocket in a minute. But yes, this is like I said, it's a fun way that we can interact with you. It's totally playful. It's something just so the staff can have fun, and you guys have a little take-home gift as well. So just by being in the con space and doing things, you can get a free gift. And now...
Okay, so thank you, Stitch.
Stitch is going to keep pushing buttons and keeping the magic smoke in check.
Okay, so please, some of the hotel things. Please be courteous to other guests. We kind of went over that. Please, remember, the cleaning people here have to deal with us.
Tip
That
them,
means
tip them
fur balls.
Yeah, tip them, please.
Yes, please tip, if you have some extra cash to leave in your room when you check out, please tip your your room attendant.
And actually, we go over this during your first FurryCon panel. The hotel does not always have the same housekeeper from Friday to Monday. You might have a different housekeeper on different days. It is best if you tip them every day. Even if it's a smaller amount each day as opposed to one big one on Monday. The housekeepers, like I said, sometimes the ones that work a whole weekend are off on Monday. They might only work the weekend. So you might actually stiff the housekeeper that's been making little animals with your towels and putting little presents and mints and things on your bed if they do that.
And the hotel did mention to us that a majority of our attendees have selected the green
option.
The green option, which means that you guys have opted not to have anyone come in to clean your room. We want to thank you thank you for that. That does help with a lot of the waste production.
Yep. However, make sure that you are not leaving the room a mess. Don't destroy the rooms. If you're opting into that, please try to keep the room somewhat tidy.
So, some other things the hotel is doing for us is they will have a lunch section, or lunch station, and dinner available for purchase just outside in the hallway. They will also be setting up a bar at night. Oh yeah, they have special drinks at all of the bars, specifically themed for us. Please, hit up the bars, hit up the restaurants. There's a 24-hour cafe that serves, will make you a pizza all night.
And the chop shop. Don't forget the chop shop.
I really want to go there. The only 4-diamond restaurant I've been this close to.
Yeah, it's one of the only ones in Orlando, actually.
Yes, obviously we want to come back here. We want to make the hotel as happy as we can. It's a beautiful hotel.
And they're working with us. They're working with us on. They're starting to understand furry culture. So,
yes, we are their first furry convention, though I believe Holiday Matsuri was here.
Spooky
Empire, and Dice Tower just happened a month ago.
So they know fandom type events, but this is their first furry event. So let's treat them well and show them what good people we are. You can do better than that. Let's show them what good people we are. There you go.
Blitz, can you come up here, please?
All right, guys.
So Blitz is our programming director.
This is one of my former roles at the convention. I sympathize with Blitz and his stress a whole lot. Thank you. Yes, that's for something we'll talk about in a minute. Just take that one.
Hello. Oh, you can hear me.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm Blitz. I'm in charge of programming. Just letting everybody know, schedule changes may occur. If they do, we will announce them on our Twitter account, which is @MegaplexCon. You can also download the Megaplex app to see if any updates are available via that as well.
That is Android only for the moment.
It takes Apple a little longer to certify. That's why it takes time.
We have a developer who is very fluent in Android, not so much yet in Apple, but he is learning.
But it also does take a little longer with Apple.
How many of you actually have the app? Do you like it? Excellent. We're testing it out this year. If everything goes well, I know I've seen a few crash reports come across my email. I'm sorry to those of you. I have frozen the development for this weekend, so there won't be any more updates to it. So, but we will try to fix any issues that you find. I get an email on it automatically. I get a lot of emails about problems. Anyways, but continue.
That was basically it on my end.
Actually, one other thing, and Blitz, come up, stand right up here, real quick. So this is something, programming is near and dear to my heart because I've done programming with various conventions for almost 18 years. Blitz has quite a task, but one thing that I think Blitz will recognize, every single event that happens on the schedule is done because someone volunteered to do it. We do not pay anybody to do any event. This is all your content. So Blitz, how many, roughly, how much content is coming out based on what people are bringing into the convention?
We've got a lot of content this year.
Anything special that you want to highlight?
There's some really cool stuff going on in the main ballroom this year. I'm super excited for the magic show that we've got on Saturday night. We'll actually be having them come up on stage for something in a little bit. Something special we're going to do to close out opening ceremonies.
Yep.
I'm excited for the dance comp that we've got this year. Floor Wars is going to be exciting. There's so much stuff
Box of
this year.
Lies.
Box of Lies is going to be good.
And
it's
they're
going to be good.
And there's also some extra things that are happening, like lots of meet and greets.
Oh yeah,
are
we've got
happening.
lots of meet and greets. I know some people were tweeting in the past about why we didn't have a specific meet and greet, and this is why. People have volunteered specifically to do these events. So if you want to have a specific type of meet and greet, put that panel request in. We'll easily give you the space if we have it.
But I think that really emphasizes one thing. Hino and Blitz and everybody here will agree. This is not our convention. This is your convention. This is your event. Everything here happens because someone out there said, I want to make this happen. So this is Florida's Furry Showcase. It belongs to each and every one of you. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts again for everything you guys are doing to make Megaplex happen.
And thank you very much. And for our fursuiters, there is a slight change in the fursuit photo and the parade. I know in the con books it says it's in here. It's actually at the Caribbean Ballroom.
The big one.
The big one by the covered driving area.
The porte-cochere.
Porte-cochere. We're doing it there because it means we actually have a better spot for the picture and an actual indoor parade route all the way down the hall and into here. So don't have to worry about weather canceling it like a few years ago.
And the dance event that's going to happen immediately after that, it is going to be slightly more lights up. It's going to be in this ballroom. It is very child friendly. There are going to be a lot of kids and families that will be here on Saturday. They kind of swamp us a little bit. And there's one last thing that I do want to mention about Megaplex is this convention is very family friendly. We do have a lot of younger guests that are coming in, and we have some things including the Parents Lounge down in the front hallway. So if you guys know some kids that are coming in and they have parents that are with them, there are actually some things specifically for the parents as well. We want to make sure each and every one of you is comfortable here, no matter what your background is, no matter who you are. We do not tolerate any kind of harassment. We do not tolerate anybody making you uncomfortable. If something happens, let us know. We want you to have the best weekend that you possibly can.
Okay, so there's just a few more things. So we're coming towards the end. Can I have Knight back up here?
So this is kind of a thing. This is a,
no.
This is a thing. So.
Oh no.
Yes.
Not again.
Yeah.
Yes,
so, this is a pie. It's a very beautiful pie. It's not 3.14. Not that kind of pie. This one smells like banana cream. It smells really good. And there's a reason why Visqueen is being brought out onto the floor. Because this pie is not for eating. This pie is for wearing.
You know what? I've got a really good idea. So we have something new this year. To try to take a little bit of load off me, I introduced a new position called the vice chair. Tristan, I'm delegating.
And you know what? Actually, would one of you be possibly interested in coming up and assisting with this pie? Would one of you be? That's exactly what I was going to say. We could do a really quick donation for somebody who wants to donate to help put this pie on someone's face. Is there anybody willing to donate $20? How about 30? How much? I see this guy said 30. Is there anybody who wants to donate $40 to put a pie inside? Okay, I'm going to stop it at 50. Would you do $50? Come on up here. Our first charity donation. He's gonna donate $50. It's the first thing for care. That one's probably gonna help Chimera have one afternoon snack for 10 seconds.
Probably.
I thought the Oscar wasn't until Sunday.
It is. This is a straight donation. All right, he has donated $50. Tristan is the assistant director. Or he's the vice chair. Sorry, he's the vice chair and assistant director. Knight, you're going to have one end of that pie, and the other guy, our donor, he is going to hold the other end of that pie. Come on up here. What is your name, sir?
Blue Snow Kitty.
Blue Snow Kitty just donated $50 to help put a pie in our vice chair's face. All right, and hold on. I'm going to put my hand back here to make sure that this happens correctly. Everybody in the room. 3, 2, 1. It was banana cream.
It's really, really good.
If any of you want to take a lick, please don't. Tristan, how delicious is this pie?
It is very delicious.
It is very good pie. Thank you for... Huh?
Is this one of Alan's pies?
This is one of Alan's pies. I think he needs to wash that shirt.
Scooby?
And maybe one or two other things.
Scooby, don't do it.
No, Scooby, don't bring the seltzer water out right now. Take him out front and hose him down. All right, thank you, Blue, for helping us feed the animals. Thank you so much. We're gonna get you some towels and stuff. Guys, again, Megaplex is all about having fun, and all of this is in really, really good fun. There's one last thing that Scooby and Stitch and Hino are gonna talk about, and that is the Night of Magic and the Mystery Lockbox. So we have this out here, and Scooby and Stitch, as they get things cleaned up. Hino, do you guys want to talk about the Night of Magic and the Mystery Lockbox?
I think that we actually have some magicians here.
Okay. Come on up here. Right. Just a little bit. And keep in mind, there's a little red line on the stage. We put that there so you can see where the front of the stage is. Right there, so you don't, right there, so you don't fall off. Right there. Very visible. It's right there. So we're gonna give you guys a mic. There you go.
So, hello everybody. Hello! Greetings and salutations. I'm the Koza. I am Alec. And we're not going to be doing any magic right now.
We could do a little bit of magic right now. Here, take this, and everybody just go ahead, hold out your hands just like so. Good, if you can. Go ahead, we'll cross our hands just like this, back of the palms. Good, and then go ahead and cross them over just like so, real nice and tight. Just like that, perfect. Look, that guy over there in the suit's real hard. Once we've got that, what we're gonna do on the count of 3, just gonna turn your wrist. Looks like this. 1, 2, 3. Just straight up.
It's like 2 thumbs up.
We're setting the stage today here. We'll do some.
Yes.
It's called triple jointed.
All right. I think we'd like to begin with a couple of different instruments here. We do have 5 different envelopes. 5 envelopes that are going to get sealed away. So kind of burn this image into your head. We're going to put this away for now, and we're going to come back to this tomorrow. We have a lock right here.
Completely sealed, still from the Walmart packaging.
I'll give these to you. You hold on to these. And we are going to lock the lock. Right now it's set to its default combination. 0, 0, 0, 0. But we are going to change that in a second right here.
Hino is opening it. Do you need an adult?
I need to figure out how to set this thing.
I am an adult.
All right, and we are going to set this, but right now, what I'd like you to do, Hino, I don't think we've officially met. My name is Al. Nice to meet you very much. And I'm going to ask that you lock this for us. We'll figure out how to lock it in a second. It has the instructions, but we're going to use a 4-digit combination. So in your mind, I'm going to ask you to get a 4-digit combination, like your PIN code, but maybe not your PIN code if you're uncomfortable with me knowing your PIN code. All right, once you've got a 4-digit number in your head, just say, okay. Okay, and I'm gonna ask, go ahead and hold on to this one. That we go ahead and write down the number. So of course this is gonna exist in your mind, but tomorrow we wanna see this during the show.
I've got a pad in my back pocket that we can write that in.
Here, I want you to keep this safe and special for me. So let's do this. I'm gonna ask that you just write the number nice and big. I won't see, and then tomorrow we'll just reveal it. So go ahead, write that down. Once you've written that number.
Don't show anybody.
Nobody trusts a magician. And once
You're gonna have to trust that I can see it too, but I won't tell anybody.
Go ahead and just rip it off. So just rip that page off. You keep it. I'll take the rest of everything.
Here's your notebook.
Fold it, put it in your pocket.
Keep that safe because you will need it tomorrow.
Yes.
And we do have a box, correct? I think we do have a box. Go ahead, we're going to now set the envelopes inside the box. All right, perfect. Thank you so much. And we'll let you lock that. We'll let you choose the code and figure that out. But now we kind of just wanted to set the stage, lock away the 5 envelopes. It was nice meeting you guys briefly. We'll see you again tomorrow at 9. Thank you so much.
And please, Saturday night at 9, come to the magic show, Magic and Mystery, Night of the Royale.
Thank you guys so much. And again, be cautious of the red line. Be cautious of the red line. There we go. So guys, that's pretty much everything we have. We are going to be having more events in here, including your first FurryCon. You're going to get to meet the guests of honor later today. We'll get a little more in-depth thing, plus a lot of fun that we've actually merged together. But one of the last announcements that we have, I want to encourage everyone to come to closing ceremonies. There are some unusual and different things coming up in the next couple of years. We're not only going to announce this year, the upcoming year's theme, there is some special information that's going to be given about a couple of upcoming years, and each and every one of you have a part in it. So if you come to closing ceremonies, you will find out how. We really want you to come and be a part of future megaplexes. You will have an ability to influence them. With that, I want to just kind of say thank you again for coming to Megaplex. This is your convention. Let us know what we can do to make it better. Everybody, the convention's open. Go have a good time. Oh, yep.
There is one small thing. Security failed to mention, you will notice we have a lot of other doors in our convention space, primarily in the panel rooms and other ones. They are just marked as exits. We would kindly ask that you do not go into the back of house. The hotel staff is busy doing other things for the other part of the convention center. We've been asked that if someone is sent to us from back of house, it may affect your registration and attending status. So please do not go into back of house unless it's an absolute emergency. Thank you very much.
And with that, like I said, everybody, welcome to Megaplex 18. Go have a good time.
And just so you can see, our safety lead director is actually going to be mounting that box that I just locked over there to the truss, and it will not be retrieved until the show. Oh, and I guess there's one last thing. Sorry, this got missed. Last year we sold the ability to name my badge for this year.
Oh, what badge name did they give you?
No, this is my staff badge.
Yeah.
But apparently, I'm going to be receiving it.
Yep. What is Hino's name for the con?
Would Skippy Fox come here, please? He was the one who won it in the charity auction last year. You can come up here.
Yep, come on up. Sorry, last minute things that we forgot because we're human as well as furry.
I knew I forgot to write something down. That's okay.
Hi, Megaplex. Wow, it's a nice crowd. So Blitz told me after I won this at the auction last year that anything I told him, letter for letter, he would not question it.
Unless it was bad.
And he would pass it right on to this badge, and you'd have to wear it all weekend. So that's a lot of power.
What did you choose?
Well, I'll make this mercifully brief for you. Originally, I had kind of settled on something to go with a theme. There is no escape for me. That would be what you wore all weekend. I loved it, but it just seemed a little bleak. And then I was feeling just a little bit merciful, so I ended up just putting Hino on it. So that's what it says. H-O-I... Oh, wait. H...
Dyslexia.
So his badge name is Honey? Hoen! Hoin! Wasn't, from Ren and Stimpy, wasn't that Ren's last name? No, it was Hoek. Okay, so for the rest of the convention, everybody, his name is not Hino, it's Hoin. So everybody, we'd like to introduce you to our con chair, Hoin. I would have thought of a much more fun name. All right, that's it. Go have fun.
Go have fun. Thank you very much.
We'll see you around the con.